Good morning, Miramar, and welcome to the show on this Wednesday morning. I'm your host, Tamara G. And don't forget, you can check us out on all of our social media. We're at City of Miramar. That's Miramar. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And today we're going to be talking about education, how you can get a free education right here in South Florida at Miami-Dade College. With me is Teddy Lang. She is the chairperson of the School of Business at Miami-Dade College. Welcome to the show, Teddy.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
No, listen, when y'all talk about going to school for free, people want to hear that information. Yes. So tell us all about what's going on at MDC.
Okay, first of all, Miami-Dade College offers about 300 different degree and certificate programs. And in addition to that, we offer a lot of different scholarships for students who want to go to college. So it's really a perfect match.
Wow. And this is open for anyone who is interested in attending college. It's not just for Miami-Dade people or Broward people or Palm Beach people. It's whomever wants to go to school.
It's an opportunity to go to school, and we have about 300 different scholarships. Some of them are special. For example, we have the Honors College program for students graduating from high school who have never taken classes outside of dual enrollment. They can apply to the Honors College, and their tuition and fees are paid, which is a scholarship.
Amazing.
It's amazing. It's a nice opportunity. Scholarships that do not have to be repaid.
Wow. Now that is what is important, because we know so many students today, you being from the School of Business, so many students are leaving college with a lot of debt, and that is not the way to start a career.
That is not the way to start a career. We have the Honors College program. In addition to the Honors College program, we have the American Dream Scholarship, which is another opportunity for students to go to college and not take out loans.
Okay. Now, for the kids who, maybe were okay in high school, they did all right. They weren't honors, but they weren't at the bottom of the barrel either. They're kind of, just average students.
Yes.
Do you have anything for them as well?
Okay. In January, for example, January 2020, students can go to our website and just apply. There is a very brief scholarship application. Just fill out the application, and someone will get back to the student probably in like April with what they may qualify for. And that's for scholarships across the board, not necessarily a 4.0 GPA or 3.7, just across the board type scholarships.
And you do have need-based as well, I'm sure.
Yes, and of course, we have the financial aid through the federal government, and then there are loans, but we strongly encourage students to initially apply for the scholarships. And many times students are amazed. They are surprised that they qualify for a scholarship, and the process is very brief.
Let me tell you, when I was attending school at the University of Texas, there were some scholarships, if your last name was Smith, you qualify. If you just applied for them, then that you got that scholarship because that was the parameter for it. So you're right. You just never know what you may qualify for.
Absolutely. And sometimes the major does not matter. I mentioned that we offer a few hundred different degree certificate programs. The major does not always matter. It's just that there are organizations that provide money, funds to the college, and we want to distribute those funds.
And a lot of them go, not taken. I mean, there's some that every year, if no one applies for them, then they're just sitting there, right?
That is a reality.
Wow.
If the money
so
is
free
not
money is
free
sitting
money,
there.
and it's just a matter of applying online.
Okay. Online is where you have to go if you would love to apply for this.
That's right.
We were laughing beforehand because some people still don't know that Miami-Dade College is now a 4-year institution. It's not a community college anymore. And you guys have been this for what, 10 years now almost?
At least 10 years.
Right.
And we are a college that offers bachelor degree programs. For example, we offer a Bachelor of Applied Science in Supervision and Management, and students can concentrate in accounting or hospitality or human resources. Those are all very in-demand programs and available right there at Miami-Dade College.
Right. And the School of Business, I'm sure, keeps you very busy because everybody wants to be a businessman or a woman. They want to be a boss.
Yes, absolutely. We have many students who are interested in entrepreneurship, and we recently revamped the entrepreneurship program, making it even more interesting and meaningful to students.
Okay. So now, Teddy, how can people get more information? Because, you know, you're speaking our language again. People are getting ready to go to college.
Yes.
They're looking for ways to pay for it. And a lot of people feel like they can't pay for it or can't go because they don't have the money out of pocket. But here you're saying there's free money to be had.
There is free money. I encourage anyone to go to www.mdc.edu and just do a search for scholarships, and it will appear.
Okay, so there you go, www.mdc.edu/scholarships. Find out more information how you can get enrolled at Miami-Dade College. It is a 4-year institution now. They offer bachelor's. It's not a community college anymore. So we certainly appreciate you coming in. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And again, more information, that is mdc.edu/scholarships. Teddy Lang, chairperson of the School of Business, thank you so very much. We
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
I appreciate the opportunity.
Thank you. And we'll be right back. Good morning, Miramar. I'm your host, Tamara G. on this Wednesday, August 21st, and welcome to the show. Don't forget, you can check us out on our social media at City of Miramar, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We also are continuing our Rock the Block series. It started last week, and we have more of the owners of Rock the Block, the Midtown Miramar area, and there's going to be a great event happening this Saturday, August 24th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. I would love for our guests to introduce themselves. You are?
I am Monica Richardson Delgado. I am the co-artistic director at Locust Dance Academy.
And?
My name is Angeles Morales, and I'm representing Araceli Aldulcing, who is the one in charge of La Puntada de Ara.
All right. Well, thank you all so much for joining us. I would love to talk about the businesses and how you guys got involved. The Locust Dance Academy, what do you guys do?
So basically, Jimmy Locust is the owner and founder of the studio. We also have a studio in Stamford, Connecticut. We decided to bring what we do to Miramar. Wow. And we are so, so happy. It's such an amazing community. The children that come in have natural ability and talent. And we just want to provide an environment for them to be able to connect with all of these world-renowned dancers and choreographers, have the resources. Because once they have the resources, it's a positive and encouraging methodology that we have.
Okay.
So Jimmy Locust couldn't be here today, but I wanted to make sure to represent the school. We also are very heavily active in the communities. We have performance groups, Hoops for Hope. We partnered with the Miramar Police Department.
Okay, great.
We also do the breast cancer walk in Fort Lauderdale.
Okay.
We also do after school programs, anti-bullying organization we have also in Connecticut. We want to implement it here in Miramar as well and take it to the schools. We are cleared by Broward Schools as of this year to start working. Our first partnership is with Silver Lakes Elementary.
Which is, it's very
So
close
we're
to here.
very
close,
excited to be in their after school program, put
Okay.
together a performance for the parents to enjoy. So we range from ages of 3 all the way up to adult programs as well.
Well, I was going to ask that. So you
Yes.
guys actually do dance for adults as well?
We do. We have a cardio hip hop and also
All right.
Pilates for our adults, for our parents. But we start as young as 3 years old. And we just want to make a safe place for kids to come, enjoy themselves, be who they are. We also have as many boys as we have girls. So it's just
Open to both sexes.
Yes, it's very well versed.
Okay.
And we just want to encourage them to be exactly who they are. We want to give them that space and that platform to do that.
So one of the businesses
Yes.
there, of course, in Mirabella Plaza, which is 2201 Palm Avenue, and also part of Rock the Block that's going to be coming up this coming Saturday. Now, Angeles, what do you guys do for your business?
So in La Puntada de Ara, we offer the ability to fix any clothes that's broken. You know, oftentimes there's so many clothes that we could fix instead of throw away. You know, the fashion industry being one of the most polluting industries in the world.
Okay.
Instead of throwing away clothes, you know, you could just fix a button or fix a seam or hem it. So, you know, especially me, someone who's 4'8", oftentimes going into a store,
You can't buy anything off the
no,
rack.
finding pants that fit me is a mission. So, you know, instead of throwing that away or anything, just hemming it, going to La Puntada de Ara, she offers all of those services,
Okay.
wedding dresses, men tuxedos, which I know that a lot of men have problems trying to find a tuxedo that suits them well and represents them.
So she
any
does all
type
types of
clothes,
alterations.
everything, everything.
Wow.
Yeah.
And also makes clothing as well?
Well, she does make clothing. She doesn't offer it there, but
Okay.
if you contact her, you talk to her, you could come to terms and make things happen.
Okay, but truly, the art of sewing is a lost art these days.
Yes,
I don't think
yes.
most people could put a button on if their lives depended on
Yeah,
it. So.
it's a crazy. A lot of people come to us for simple things like that, but we're happy to offer those services. And I met her actually because in high school I made my own prom dress. So with her, she helped me make the prom dress, and I've been learning how to sew through her.
Wow. So a
these years,
mentorship as well.
Exactly. Yeah,
Wow.
and she's very great.
All right. So we encourage you to come on out this coming Saturday. There's going to be a scavenger hunt, DJ, food trucks, prizes, all happening at the Mirabella Plaza. And I know you're saying, where is the Mirabella Plaza? It's right there at Miramar Boulevard, because of course everything is right here at Miramar, but right there in the same plaza as the Walgreens and the McDonald's. And this is why you need to come out. This is totally free from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. so that you can find out who your neighbors are, what businesses are there for you, and we certainly would love for you to come out. You have an alterations, you also have Locust Dance Academy, and many more. As a matter of fact, we're going to be talking to another business. This one, I love you guys too, but this one brought cupcakes. So it's going to be even better. So thank you all so much for joining me. And we'll be right back with my next guest. Thank you and welcome back to the show. We are continuing our Rock the Block Midtown Miramar series. And with us right now is the owner of Sweet Gems Cupcakes. It is Jessica, and she is at 2101 Southwest 101st Avenue, Suite 102. That's in the Mirabella Plaza. And she's part of Rock the Block that is happening this weekend. So welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you.
You brought some great goodies here.
Yes, a small cake.
Yeah, so this is what you do.
I do. I make custom cakes, gourmet cupcakes, cookies, brownies, and all specialty cakes for weddings, birthdays.
Now, how did you get into this, Jessica? Did you just wake up one day and say, you know what, I think I have a knack for this?
Sort of. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. When my girls, I have my kids, when they were in preschool, I started making cupcakes.
Okay.
Because I do graphic design, so I would make invitations, and I wanted to make the whole party.
Okay.
And I started taking cupcakes back then. You could take cupcakes at school.
The old days.
The old
okay,
days.
yes.
So I just kept going every year for my friends, for my family. And then someone asked me for a cake.
Okay.
And I just kept going from there. And then 10 years later, I said, well, here we are at Sweet Gem.
And here you are right here in Miramar. What made you decide to pick Miramar as the place that you wanted to open Sweet Gem Cupcakes?
Miramar is my hometown.
Okay.
Well, I've been since 1994.
Okay.
I moved to Miramar. I went to Miramar High School.
Okay.
So
Miramar born and bred there.
This is my hood. Yes.
Yeah,
like
this is your hood.
And it's very close to my home, and I love the plaza. It was brand new. It was beautiful, and I love Miramar.
Wow, and we do too. And so, unfortunately, though, something bad happened to you a couple of months ago. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yes, back in May, I was broken into.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a blessing in disguise because I did have wonderful people that came out to support me after, but it was very scary. Someone came in checking me out earlier that day on the Saturday, and then waited for me to leave. Broke in. He seemed to be a professional because he did it very quickly. He took some things from the store and he ruined the locks, and he took some cash, and they haven't found him yet. So that keeps me a little bit on edge too.
Right. But because of that, I know it was Commissioner Colburn that had heard about it and wanted to help you out. And so how did that happen?
It was amazing. I had a call from someone from the radio. Well, it started with Channel 7 and Channel 6 and Telemundo and Channel 10 and a lot of news. Yes.
Which is amazing that people wanted to come out and help.
Yes. So many people that I have never met. wanted to support me would come and just buy a lot. Some just came and gave me money.
Oh, wow.
It was amazing.
Yes.
Yes. And I go to the store and people recognize me.
Okay. And so with that now comes Commissioner Maxwell B. Chambers, who is doing Rock the Block. He's hosting this because it kind of became a worrying cry that, let's get people out there to know about these businesses that are in the Mirabella Plaza.
It's still so new, so a lot of people still pass and say, "Oh, you just opened?" No, I've been here for 2 years.
Wow,
Yes.
that's amazing.
Yes.
So again, in case you don't know where the Mirabella Plaza is, it's right there at the corner of Miramar Boulevard and Palm Avenue, in the same plaza as the Walgreens and the McDonald's. There's a beautiful plaza right there. And as you said, you've been there for 2 years, and other businesses are there as well. There's tutoring service. We talked to a kids dance academy. We've got the gourmet cupcakes from Sweet Gem Cupcakes, the kids spa and party studio, nail, hair, eyebrows, beauty bars, clothing boutiques. There's lots in there, and that is the reason why Commissioner Maxwell B. Chambers is hosting the Rock the Block Midtown Miramar in support of local business. That is happening Saturday, August 24th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Scavenger hunt, DJ, food trucks, prizes. And what are you going to be offering the citizens? And you don't have to be a Miramar resident. You can be from anywhere in South Florida to come and see our businesses here in South Florida. But what is it in Miramar? But what is it that you will be giving out or handing out on Saturday?
We're going to have like 2 raffles. I'm entering with giving away a dozen free cupcakes.
Okay.
Along with Commissioner
Chambers.
And then I will have 10% off of everyone that comes that day to purchase, to try my cupcakes and my coffees and my cookies.
You can make a whole day there at Sweet Gem Cupcakes.
Yes. And I have breakfast sandwiches too.
Oh, wow. Well, I am loving the cake. We see cookies there. Are those oatmeal raisin?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, oatmeal raisin. I see
you like one?
Listen, you don't have to ask me twice,
Are you
Jessica.
waiting for the cake? Or would you like
Wait, look, I'm waiting for the cake, but I mean, look at these. These are just beautiful. I see a chocolate chip. We've got the coconut cupcake there. Oh, sorry, pina colada, even better. The oatmeal raisin, and then it's right here in Miramar with our logo. You did a great job there, Jessica. So thank you very much. So if people want more information and how they can find you, how can they do so? And just look in this camera right here and let them know.
They could follow me on Instagram, Sweet Gem Cupcakes. That's SweetGem Cupcakes with an S. I have Facebook, my website. They could come to the store. Corner of Miramar Boulevard and
Palm Avenue. All right, sounds good. And she's open Tuesdays through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 6 p.m., Fridays, 11 to 7 p.m., and Saturday, 11 to 4 p.m. She does custom cakes. She does cookies. She's got coffees, breakfast sandwiches. So again, Saturday morning, come on out, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the Rock the Block Midtown Miramar in support of local business. Thanks to Commissioner Maxwell B. Chambers. Also, all of the sponsors. You can register to win a free TV. Cooper's Hawk is sponsoring it. Sam's Club. We've got Mirabella Plaza and many more. So thank you very much to all of the sponsors for doing this and opening up these businesses to our citizens, our residents, our neighbors in Pembroke Pines, also Miami Gardens. If you want to come anywhere, you can come from anywhere and know that it's right here in Miramar this Saturday, August 24th, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. That address is 2201 Palm Avenue. Thank you so much, Jessica. We are going to get a knife. We're going to cut into this cake. And thank you for watching Good Morning Miramar. I'm your host, Tamara G. And until next time, we will see you right here on Good Morning Miramar. Take care.